Hi, I'm Artur with CloudMine, and in this screencast I'll be showing you how to implement CloudMine's user login and logout methods to enable your web app to store user sessions and store their data. So first of all, you need to download the JavaScript SDK from CloudMine, which you can get at cloudmine.me. In the documentation section under JavaScript, we have both minified and development versions available. So let's look at the code here. This app is a simple to-do app, and we've already written a lot of the code here. And here we're initializing the CloudMine library with our app ID and API keys, and plugging that in here into a new CloudMine web service object, which we're just going to call CM. And we can just start using that to make API calls. So here we have a login user method, which reads the user email and password from the fields on the login screen, and make sure that they both have a value. And as soon as it starts to make the API call, it'll tell the user that something's happening and hide the register button. And now we can make this API call go to CloudMine's backend and log the user in. So what we need to do is pass this credentials object over, and what we can also do is chain callback methods onto the API call. So we're gonna do both unauthorized and success, because we want different things to happen for either case. If the user logs in successfully, we're gonna want to take them and process their login, which will basically just take the data from the server, and it'll take the session token out of it and the expiration date and make a cookie so the session can be saved. And then this will go on to show the list. And if the login was invalid, we're going to want to reset the user interface to let them try again. So then we're going to make that button say login again instead of logging in. And we're going to show the registration button again, just in case they want to change their mind and actually register instead. After that, we're going to use a method called error to show the error that we get back from the server. So data is going to have an errors array, and we're going to take the first value from that and display it on the screen. So you can see that in action here, logging in with an invalid email, access denied. But if the correct credentials are given, then we log in, you know? It's very simple, and now this logout button needs its own function. So let's go down here into logout user, and we can do the same thing that we did above with CloudMine's library, but we're going to use the logout method instead. So the logout method doesn't even take any parameters. It's just a simple logout method telling the server, okay, the session's over, and when that completes successfully, we're just going to change the user interface to show the login screen again and clear that session cookie. So now there's the session saved again. If we log out, refresh, session's no longer there. So that's how easy it is to set up logging in and logging out with CloudMine's backend. You don't have to write any of the backend yourself. Just use the library, and it's all done for you. It's very simple. If you have any questions or want to see more code, you can download the source code for this app and look at other sample code on the documentation page, which is also where you can download the SDK. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the screencast. Have a nice day.